Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
So we got a reading from yesterday. Zimmy needs a general. Kim, welcome. Maruta, got YouTube user. Karen, Joan, Andrew. Who else we got? We got Zimmy, Shelly. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. YouTube user with a double shot. Karen with a single shot. And Zimmy from yesterday with a single shot too. All right, let's do Zimmy. All right. We'll do some Zimmy action here. A little bit of a general action with some Zims and see what kind of things that we can pull up here and find out some interesting information. I don't know why that card is like that. But we are going to pull up some interesting information. Get some Zimmy, some general. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. Third donation with a question. You're just rocking it tonight. All right, this way out of focus. All right, much better. Okay, do a little general action as it goes. Night. Reiki, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Lovers? Okay. I do think you're hitting a point where you're going to have everything... you're sort of meeting opposites. I mean, we're just kind of in the mode of meeting opposites in the next few weeks. Kind of feels like that. Bartman, welcome. But yeah, you have the Knight of Wands over here. So moving into something where we're meeting or we're encountering some things, but the things that we're encountering are not the things that we've been looking for. So I think you're going to run into something that's unexpected, a little bit of, kind of like, whoa, what did I just run into kind of feeling with that. But I do think you have some unexpected things coming and running into opposites, as it says. Lovers says we do run into something that is kind of fun, kind of cool. Overall, we're doing pretty well with it, but it just feels like this is not something that we were actually looking for, scanning for, or reaching for as it goes. Alette and Michelle, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. But yeah, definitely running into opposites soon in the next few weeks with that. So what can we do with this information? I would say use it for your advantage, right? Because a lot of times if we come into something we're not expecting, I think a lot of times if we understand that that is sort of in the way or that's something that's headed towards us, then we can handle it in a little bit different way than if it takes us off guard. So that's what I would use that advantage on that. Joan, welcome. And thank you for your donation. Darcy, thank you for your donation as well. Let's see what is next. We got YouTube user with a triple shot already up in here. YouTube, let's see where we're going. Got my first callback for an interview for an admin assistant position at SM. So this is not plenty of fish, apparently. What are my chances of getting hired? It'll be 55 Canadian. All right, let's see about that. Let's see if we can get hired with an admin assistant position. Egyptian, welcome. We also got Mary P. and Paula. How is everybody doing tonight? It is Monday. Hopefully everybody survived just another manic Monday. Wish it was Sunday. That is my fun day. Ooh, we got a night. We got a night in here as well. Cool, very cool indeed. All right, let's see about this. I would say, got a first callback for an interview, admin assistant position. What are my chances of getting this? Is it going to be decent? I mean, 55K, I guess. I mean, I don't know your financial situation, but, there it is. Darcy, I got your question in the queue. Socks in the box. Welcome. How you doing? But, yeah, as far as, getting that position, getting something that makes them that amount of money, I think that you have a good position there. I think you're going to get it. We're going with the thumbs up over here. I like it. I think that we are going to head that way. The Three of Pentacles can't be ignored when you are looking at something for a position, when you are looking at something for, like, I want to get into this job. I want to get into this slot, right? Samantha, welcome. Thank you for your donation. Darcy, I do have a cue. Darcy, we're on YouTube user. Here we got YouTube user has a triple shot. I don't know why it's only showing one. And then we got Joan and we got Darcy, but that is not correct. That is not correct. We got YouTube user, we got Darcy, we got Joan, we got YouTube user, we got somebody else, we got Samantha. Who is this somebody else? We got Darcy, Joan, YouTube user Karen. So we got Karen. We got double YouTube user. We got Karen. We got YouTube user again. Joan, Darcy, and Samantha. I'm not sure why the queue looks this brutal. Not sure why the queue looks this brutal because that is incorrect. So I'm not sure what's going on. Anyway, it seems that my program is taking a crap. Luckily, I wrote my own program that does it itself, so no need to worry about that. Anyway, 3 of coins can't be ignored. You're looking at getting the job. I think that's pretty solid, pretty substantial right here. Looking good. 3 of Pentacles is just a rocking card to have here. Death? Yeah, I think you get it. I think you get it. Death of the Knight of Swords. We're moving, but we're moving from a level of change. And I think the level of change is talking about that, yeah, you're looking for a new job, looking for something different. You're not happy where you're at. You're looking to get something a little bit sort of substantial in your life that's not going to be where you're at now. You have too much competition. You're ready for a change. I think Death is going to be a good card, a positive card in here. I think the Knight of Swords talks about you leaving, exiting the job, and getting the new opportunity. The 3 of Pentacles is really hard not to be a almost guaranteed job, obviously entertainment purposes only, but you know what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying. That is just such a powerful card. You can't really just throw that under the carpet. Okay, question about N. We have an N right here. I met N 6 years ago at work. I'm emotional. How is he feeling about us and our connection?
I love you.
Getting a little bit emotional about N. I mean, we're getting a little bit emotional about N. You do have one more shot. I mean, just saying. You have a weird situation to where N comes around and N screws up the relationship. N screws up the connection. Let's see what kind of things that we can fix with that. If N will just settle down and not be the same that they've always been, everything would be pretty clean. I'm just saying. Now, you're emotional right now. Let's reflect this in the cards. We see this. We see this already. Bartman, thank you for your donation. We see this. The Knight is coming back there. We're going to get another shot. Going to get that connection with N. Geez. Mary P., thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. Mary P., let me know what your question is. But yeah, I'm just saying that 5 of coins hurts. We are emotional because we're missing people. We're missing the stability. We're missing a lot of things that we need from a good relationship, a steady relationship. We just don't have it. And that is sort of hurting us right now, that 5 of Pentacles feel. Knight of Swords says we're able to get back in there. They want to get back with you. They do. They want that one more shot that you know, that fat man on YouTube, otherwise known as Tarot Oracle, has been discussing. Tarot Oracle has been saying you get one more shot, and they want that shot. You got the Knight of Swords here, running, leaping, moving in, getting it done with that, and the return, the 7 of Swords. My biggest return card ever for getting back into relationships, and pretty really solid on that. Your messages, oh, there they are, Mary P. I had to scroll down. Now I see them. But yeah, they want to get back together. That's what they told you the last time they connected with you. Then they started the behaviors and it ruined everything. But you got one more shot. They want to get back with you. That is how they are feeling. They want to do it. They do. I don't think they're willing to put forth the effort and the work right now, but later you got a lot better possibility. Effie, welcome. Good to see you. The third and final question. Recording a coaching session for AK again. You're doing a lot of recordings for this AK individual. I'll just say now, you're doing a ton of recordings, and we need to find out if they are going to be pretty happy, pretty content about what you're doing. Because, I mean, you worked hard on it. You have worked diligently in that. And then, Karen, you are next. Okay. How are they going to like it? You did it before, and I said that they liked it. Pretty solid with that. Now, the new video, new training video, Strength, the 3 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. Eric, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The 3 of Swords, actually, if I remember correctly, I think we got a swords on the last video that you made, meaning they want something different. They want a little bit of a different outcome or a different look in it. 3 of Swords is pretty powerful here. Money, thank you for your donation. The 3 of Swords says, I'm not happy with it no matter what you do. And AK has that type of personality. Doesn't matter how good you put effort into it. Doesn't matter how picky you were. Doesn't matter how much effort went into the overall package. They just wanted something a little bit different at the end of the day. The Three of Swords, they're a little bit disappointed. Did you do well? Strength says yes. You made a good effort. You made a good video, and I think that they did a good session with here. So I think that the strength says you're very you meld well with the people. You're just like strength, right? You have a good control. You meld with people. You have a good personality. You have a good training aura that you sort of bring in there where you really care about the individual you're training. And the Three of Cups, it feels like you're almost like a best friend to some of these people. You feels like you're being a friend rather than a coach. And I think that they like that. They think that's very positive. They really enjoy that personality aspect with you. But of course, they need some changes. Of course, AK is never happy with anything at all. That's the way life is. You know how it goes? You know how it goes indeed. Karen is next. Karen want to know, will I start reaching my weight loss goals? Karen, I'm right there with you. Karen, I actually got a new app today, Karen. It is called, what is it called? It is called Food Educate. It's called Food Educate. And I like, let me lower the brightness. I like this app because it tells you all your details on this. So if you go into your food, it'll tell you your food grade, how much protein, how much water, how much micronutrients, your total carbs, your dietary fiber. So it breaks it all down for you. So today, I am on negative 86 calories, which means hopefully I'll lose a little bit of weight. So, I'm right there with you. I'm right there struggling with you. It is a struggle indeed. Ashley, welcome. Good to see you. All right. But now, will I start reaching my weight loss goals? I mean, you may want to use one of these apps. This app is pretty fancy. I like it. It has everything that I need to know in the app. So I appreciate that. Two of Cups. Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. This is something where you just got to keep going. It is something difficult sometimes. You're looking at hey, it's maybe today or yesterday I cheated or I ran into this and I, ate this. I didn't like this kind of thing. I think the Two of Cups means you need to find your destiny. You need to find your destiny diet. This is the eating goal. This is going to be the eating plan that you can stick with. Because I think a lot of these diets, like in my opinion, some of the diets are just like temporary. They're not meant for long term. So you want to find something that you can live with, something that you can enjoy. Because I don't think, Karen, that you want to sit there and fiddle with food all day, right? You don't want to fiddle with food all day. So I think you want something where I can just eat the plan and not worry about anything else. The Two of Cups, I need my soulmate diet. I need my soulmate goal diet right there. So the Two of Cups says, once you find the right diet, once you find the eating plan, I don't have to worry about any of this crap anymore. I just go about my day. Because the last thing you want to do is count calories or something like that. I make a little bit extreme with this because I'm a Virgo, but the way it goes. Knight of Wands says you need to just do it. Do it. Make your meals up. Get everything planned. Get everything done. And I think that's going to help you a lot. Knight of Wands with the fiery aspect says I need to make everything happen. I need to make it happen. Because a lot of times we'll just sort of, cheat. You can't really afford to cheat. You want your goals. You want to sort of look forward, make it happen. You're going to have to stay on track. Knight of Wands to stay on track if you can. Nine of Wands. We realize that there's an adjustment period to any eating plan. It just happens. You can't get away from the adjustment period. So yeah, it sucks the first week. It sucks the first 2 weeks. That's just the way it happens. You can't do anything about it. Can you start reaching your goals? Use a little bit of the advice from the tarot. I think you're going to be on target for that. Knight of Wands, just get back on the wagon. If you do cheat one day, just get back on the wagon. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Make sure that you get the plan that you need and go forth and make sure it happens. And try not to cheat. Just go forth and meet it. Because a lot of times, you're going to have to suffer the first week, 2 weeks. You're going to have to suffer. I'm suffering now. That's the way it is. That is the way it goes. Any new eating plan, your body's going to have to adjust to it. All right. The next donation is Joan. Any info on the ghost at work last night? Oh, my. If I had a ghost at work, I would use, when I would use. You know what I would use? I would say that the Poe knows. Sheena, thank you for your donation. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. Edgar Allan Poe, if there's a ghost wandering around at work, you need some information. You want to find out who's this ghost? What do they want? Maybe they never clocked out. Maybe they died on the clock and they're trying to find the clock so they can clock out. They're eternally walking around work trying to locate the damn clock. They got the time card in their hand from 1910 and they're still trying to clock out. But for years and years and years, for 100 years, they've been trying to clock out, trying to finish their shift. But they never found it. Okay. Knight of Swords. This is somebody who is buried underneath where you work. I'm just saying. They're buried underneath where you work. I'm not even kidding right now. Darcy, I did not forget about you. You're next. Darcy, you're right here. Darcy. So we got YouTube user. See, look, it doesn't even show it correctly. It doesn't even show it correctly. That was okay. We got YouTube user. We got Joan. Then we got Darcy right here. We're on Joan right now. And then Darcy's after Joan. So we got Joan and Joan. And then Darcy. Joan, Darcy. We got Samantha. And we got a bunch of others. Angel, thank you for your donation. All right. Somebody was buried underneath where you work. I'm not saying they were buried underneath where you're sitting. Don't panic. They are buried underneath that concrete where you work. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. But I think that Knight of Cups, this was somebody who was very passionate about that location. I think they lived there. I think either they lived there or something happens, but I don't think it was a ghost that forgot to clock out. I think it was somebody that lived at that location. Okay. Before the Knight of Cups, somebody who died and they died with their spouse at the same location. Six of Wands, it says that, that whole area was taken over. The whole area was taken over. It was concreted up. They put up a building, and that ghost is like, I still think that I live here. I still think that I live here, but I can't find the shower, and I can't find my old couch. Instead, there's a water cooler. I don't know what the hell's going on with a water cooler and a bunch of management chairs. Just saying. Six of Wands. They're wandering around. They had a lot of support back in the day. Ultimately, there's more than one ghost there. You see, there is more than one ghost. I don't think that they will resurrect. I do not think that's going to happen. But even though that's a resurrection card, I just don't think it's going to happen. If it is, let me know, because that would be a damn interesting story to tell on the stream. But I don't think this means resurrection. I think it means there's more than one ghost at that location. Because I think because of the Knight of Cups, they died in the arms of their spouse. And them and their spouse are wandering around there trying to find their couch. And all there is water coolers. Okay, we're going to go read from Poe. Okay, we're going to read from Poe for Darcy as well. Darcy wants to know something. With the Poe, we know. The Poe knows. That's what I'm saying. The Poe knows. Did not skip you. Do we have a list? I showed you. Super Chat wouldn't let me ask my question, so it's above. That's okay. This is for Ray. Welcome, Ray. How are you doing? He wants to know something. If he's being selfish and his advice to his partner when she's buying a car that they will share. Aw, a spouse buys a car. Of course they're going to share. They're a spouse. Or a partner, a spouse partner. When you're buying a car, you have to share it with your significant other. I mean, that's the way of life, right? That is the way of life because they're going to borrow it whether you like it or not. Let's be real here. Okay. Are they being selfish? The partner, the buying a car and saying, I need to share the car, especially if it's a Maserati. If you buy a Maserati and you don't share, that's not going to be good for anybody. The Page of Wands, I mean, they're going to borrow it anyway. I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, if the keys are hanging there, then they're going to be borrowing it because they're your partner and they're living together maybe. But yeah, they're going to be borrowing it whether you like it or not. So go ahead and add them to the insurance. Hopefully, they don't have 100 wrecks in their history. Eight of Wands says it's natural to have sharing of a car. You have two birds flying out a window. You have many birds flying out a window. So this is something that's natural. So this is something that happens. You're going to have to just sort of deal with it because that is just the facts, Jack. Okay? In the Page of Swords, if you can't communicate with something like that, then there's a bigger problem. Because you got to understand that you're going to be sharing this car anyway. So no, it's not being selfish. I think it's very fair. I think it's very selfish if they don't share the car, is what I'm saying. Okay? I'm just saying, they will share it. Not going to be a problem. If you buy a car and you're living with somebody and you have a intimate connection with them, then this is going to be it. Anyway, he's advising her which car to buy. No, I don't think that's selfish at all. I mean, you have the guidance here, sort of chasing them around. Overall, I think it's looking good, right? Page of Swords, they may not have the best advice, but, that's it. That is it. So, yeah, I think this is going to be good. Advising her which car to buy is not going to be a problem at all. So that's going to be okay. It is going to be A-okay. All right, we got more PayPal donation. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to take a PayPal break and go. JM, thank you for your PayPal donation. We're going to take a PayPal break and go over there and do all of that. All right, selfish wants more expensive one. No, I don't think it's selfish at all. I do not think it is selfish. Okay, Mary P has a double donation. Jill, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Mary P wants to know about Anthony and what else is going on with that. Mary P, we got, let's see, Anthony and, Jay, thank you for your donation. Anthony and date. All right. Mary P is back in the dating realm. I mean, if you're single and you like Mary P may be single as well. Let's use the pixelized tarot for this because it is a pixelized time of day. Are you watching Luna Park last night? 6 episodes of season 1. Oh my, we're binge watching stuff. That's what I like. I like a good binge watch. Mark Darcy is done. Mark Joan and YouTube users. A question is done as well. Will Anthony contact me in the next 5 days? Let's see if that's going to be all right. We're going to go with a couple of cards here. Hopefully Anthony is in a contacting you mood. We'll see with that. No, well, kind of. Weird read, that is for sure. This is definitely one for Patreon. Weird read indeed with this. You got a disappointment here. Why are we disappointed? Page of Wands, I don't really want to contact you. I'm disappointed with something. Is this person mad at you? I mean, I'm just asking a question. Jade, thank you for your other donation. Is this person mad at you? Because it really is weird that we have sorrow, disappointment right next to a page. It's like I'm sorrow, I have disappointment, I'm not in a good mood. I'm not in that realm of I need to do something. In the Page of Wands, I don't really want to take any action right now. It feels like there's no action that needs to be taken right now, but you're still working on it. You're still thinking about it. You're still concerned with it. Are they mad at you? Are they concerned about something? Why would they be this disappointed? Why can't they just pick up the phone and reach out in the next 5 days? I think that they will contact you, but I think it'll be a lot longer than 5 days. I think it'll be at least 10 days, 15 days, or shouldn't be anything like that. I think it's going to be a longer than 5 days for sure. Shouldn't be mad. There you go. Jill, thank you for your question. I got you in the queue. Overall, they're disappointed about something that may be throttling their particular connection with you, the particular communication that they want to do. Page of Wands, I don't want to take any action right now. They will take action, and I would say 10 days or it's going to be at least 10 days. A minimum 10 days for this to happen. I do think they contacted, right? 3 of Cups. That is the contact. That is the connection, the contact that we need at all. So yeah, I think the connection will be there. You just have to wait longer than 5 days. Again, I think it's going to be 10 days. 10, 11 days or something like that. Anyway, the Page of Wands, disappointed about something. Maybe they got something going on internally. A lot of times people just have this weird thing internally, and maybe they don't say it, or maybe they don't communicate, or something like that. Could have sort of an internal struggle, a little bit of turmoil internally as well. But the 5 is sort of a stand still card too. The 8 is like abandoning, leaving and things, but the 5 is sort of a 5 is sort of I'm going to not go anywhere. I'm just going to be disappointed in the stationary position. Will I go on a date this week? It is Monday. We got a lot of days to go. We can find a good date. A lot of things happening here. Shannon, thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate you being here. Oh, man. Defeat. You get the harsh cards today. You're getting just the harsh cards today. I don't know what's going on with that. You have the Lord of Defeat here. I think a date is canceled this week. Just bottom line, I think like just a date is just canceled. Like it's just one of those things to where things were kind of maybe happening, but yeah, at the end of the day, they didn't really happen the way that we needed. So I do think that you have a hesitation or something like that. I don't know. But you do have the Lord of Defeat with a Queen. So I think that we're looking at a possible connection that is canceled for this week. But do you go on a date? Man, I say no. We have a lot of interesting cards here. First off, the Lord of Defeat being the first card is not exactly encouraging. Next to the Queen of Cups, it feels like something was scheduled, something was there, it was hovering, it was expected, and it just feels like that didn't happen the way that it needed to happen. The situation didn't go as well or didn't go in the direction that I needed. 4 of Cups, I got something that I did not want. And the 2 of Dominion, I have to seek out, search out something and go to the next venture, because you are looking at Dominion being holding the globe. I've conquered these things. What else is next? What is the next thing? And by that definition, I'm looking at, things not working out. What is the next date? What is the next opportunity that we have? So I think you have a date that is going to be okay, but it's not going to be this week. In other words, I think that something is scheduled and gets maybe canceled or moved out. But yeah, a little bit of a disappointment this week as far as the dating realm goes. Anyway, at least that is what the tarot says with all of that. Now, Samantha is next. And we still got Jade. We got Jade with a double shot over here. Let's go with this. We got JM. Okay, we got JM. We got Jade with a double shot. Let's do a couple of super chats first with Samantha. I met an Aries. Oh, my. And I like her. What do I need to know about this particular Aries? Let's get you a beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful deck, because we need one in a bag. By the way, I ordered all of the Push Kitty bags. So anyway, I went, if you don't know, Push Kitty has a Kickstarter where you can buy all of the decks at once. So I picked me up the Pastel Kitty, I picked up the Wonder World, and I picked up the Little Wizards. And then I picked up a bunch of bags. So I don't know what I wanted to pick up, I'll be honest, I wanted to pick up the journal. But I was like, no, am I really going to use that journal? I'm like, no, not really. Probably not. Probably not. Coco, welcome. Phoenix, welcome as well. Good to see you. All right, let's see if Samantha is going to hook up with this Aries, get some good stuff out of the Aries. Death, 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the 9. The Aries does have a couple of red flags on them. Not gonna lie, but Death says you like the Aries. You like them a lot indeed. I think they have a lot of good possibility. Now, problem with the Aries, hashtag not all Aries. Problem with some Aries is a lack of follow-up. In other words, they get excited, they're going to go for it, they're going to do this, they're going to go that, but they just don't get the follow-up that you need from them. And I think this particular one has difficulty with that. 5 of Swords. It's almost like they're a little bit on the tantrum side sometimes. If they need to get their way, they need to get their way a little bit, right? A little bit on the tantrum side sometimes when I don't get what I need. Nine of Swords says they're way too concerned about you once you sort of get into this and get started. A little bit too concerned. In other words, a little bit too much communication, too much, if that's a thing. I don't know if that's a thing with you. A little too much communication, too much stuff going on, too much noise coming from their end with the Nine of Swords. It feels like that you're out in a window, out sort of isolated from them sometimes because they're a little bit on a different wavelength than you, a little bit on a different frequency as it goes. Overall, I think this is a beautiful and wonderful little short-term thing if you can get in there and make it happen. Just remember about a little bit of a tantrum, a little bit about getting their own way as it goes, and the Death card. This is a new type of interaction, a new type of kind of a feeling that they have with them. And you're going to have to get adjusted. You're going to have to you're going to have to accommodate that. Because if you don't, if you treat them like everybody else, they're like, hey, it's another Alyssa or something like that. I don't think it's going to work. I just don't think it's going to work. You need to be aware that the Death card, the changes, the modifications are going to be there, and you're going to have to deal with it. Other than that, it looks amazing. I like it. Okay, Bartman, how's the friendship with Drew? Everybody likes a Drew. We find out how that is. I like how you display the cards. Well, thank you, Phoenix. Phoenix, if you're new, Phoenix, hit that like and sub. Phoenix, you have stumbled on the show that's been here for 12 years, Phoenix. I've been here for 12 years, Phoenix. And I'm here every night, well, almost every night, for reading. Live readings. Phoenix, I have tons and tons of videos. Did you know, Phoenix, I have over 2,000 freaking videos on this channel? Where have you gone and seen 2,000 videos on tarot? I have lessons. I have news. We've got live reads. We've got all sorts of fun stuff on here. So hit that like and sub so you don't miss anything, because the news is coming Friday. How's my friendship with Drew? Seven of Pentacles. Drew's good. Drew is okay. Drew has a lot of cool stuff about him. Oh, man, Drew talks too much. Drew, I'm kind of kidding, but Drew is a little bit on that. Drew expresses the way that they feel, right? They express the way that they feel, and they don't really care who knows about it. And I think that gets Drew into trouble sometimes. That's the way it is. Seven of Pentacles with Justice. They're just sort of out there. They're going to be like, hey, you like me? You don't like me? I'm throwing it down right now. I don't care. I just don't care if you like it or not. That Justice card is here. Justice card is kind of hard to mingle with sometimes because they're a little bit on the opinionated side, a little bit on, I'm just going to throw it out there. The verbal filter is just not there sometimes, which is, gets Drew in trouble a little bit, but that's the way it goes. Seven of Cups is overall, Drew introduces you to a big friend kind of network. So I went to sort of hang out with Drew. Find their friends, get introduced, sort of hang out with them. I think that is going to be fantastic overall for you. Seven of Cups says there's a lot of good emotional aspect, a lot of good tonality with this person. And as well, they have a lot of friends that they can introduce you to and sort of expand your social network and get that rocking as it goes. Anyway, remember the Rambling Nation, let's read different style intuition. Yeah, this is a unusual channel to say the least. We got magic tricks. We got Rubik's Cubes. Neve, welcome. How you doing? So yeah, we got a ton of things going on over here. YouTube user, what will happen if we fail at that one shot? Me and N, the final shot, the finale of the Me and N drama. Now, I did say in a previous read that if you and N just go straight down the toilet, then you'll still be friends. You remember that? You remember that from last time? It was a Six of Cups. I remember this distinctly. It was a Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups. Oh my, and the Devil. You're not going to be happy. I'm just saying now, Sheena, thank you for your other donation. The Ten of Swords says, that's it. One of you says, okay, that's it. That's it. I'm done. That's it. I'm never, we're writing this off, right? Here's the problem. You pull out the Ten of Swords card in there. You're like, that's it. I'm not dealing with that anymore. This is a tarot throwdown to be the tarot throwdown of all throwdowns. The Ten of Swords, we have concluded this offer. Okay, the door is now closed. Knight of Cups is one other person, one member, still wants to come in through there. They still want to get it done. But the devil says, I'm done. I'm done. Now, what causes this? YouTube user, think. What would cause this? And I'm going to tell you. You find somebody else that you really like. You're pursuing that seriously. All right? You're pursuing that seriously. And YouTube user is coming back. They want another shot. You're going to have to say the big choice of all choices. I got to pursue this with somebody else. I mean, we've had our shot, right? The Ten of Swords, that's it. Knight of Cups, they still come back. They continually come back, or else they meet somebody and get married. You see the same. The devil says, this is it. This is the finale, but that is what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen indeed. But the previous reading we had a Six of Cups, which means you'll be friends. But you know what relationship loves you having a friend that's an ex that you slept with? Nobody likes that at all. And I think that you're going to have to get the hammer down on that one anyway. All right, love yourself first. That's what I'm saying. Love yourself once a day at least. How much money will I win tonight? The Powerball lottery. Man, you're not playing around anymore. You're not playing around anymore. You're like going full steam ahead with that damn lottery. Let's see what kind of money we can win. Let's put this up. Get some Powerball winnings. You're going to see those balls drop. Oh, that sounds so bad. Okay. You're going to watch the show, and you're going to see the balls drop into the cage, and it's going to be your number. It could be. Joe, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. It could be your number indeed. Now, that's the balls that I'm talking about dropping. Let's see, though, about that. How much fat cash can I get from the Powerball lottery? Let's see how much we're going to win here. Maybe $1 gazillion. It could be quite literally $1 gazillion. But, you know, you just got to watch them balls drop and hope for the best. The Tower, the Sun, the Nine of Swords, and the Moon. We got the Sun and the Moon in there. That is interesting indeed. I think you win a little money, a little fat cash. The Tower. You didn't win what you wanted. You didn't get the cash that you wanted at the end of the day. But the Sun says that everything is looking bright indeed, and you've got something after all. Nine of Swords says you have trouble sleeping because you won a little bit of money. You're like, oh my, got a little bit of money here. What should I be doing with this? And the Moon. It is the new venture to use that fat cash. I'm just saying, to use the fat cash and to make yourself grand with it. So there you go. You win a little bit of money with that. It's not looking like a huge amount, but I think that you win something. At least that's what the cards say. The fat cash is the, you know, if you had a 10 of Pentacles and then a 6 of Pentacles, maybe a 10 of Cups, and then the Sun or something like that, that would have been a different reading. But I think that you got some good stuff coming in from that overall. Now, Money is next, and then we're going to do JM and the Jade double shot. Any new friends coming in? I mean, I need some people to hang out with, need some people to talk to. We got friends in chat. I mean, if you want to make some good friends, there's a lot of wonderful people in chat. Great people in chat and all of that other stuff. So, whoa, we got a jumper. We got one official jumper, which is the King of Coins. We needed that in the last reading. All right. Any new friends? Oh, man, you got somebody who is retired. Somebody's not, well, I say retired. It is a retired banker, somebody that's well off, somebody that knows kind of where they're at in life. You know, they're not wandering around trying to find their stability. They're not wandering around trying to find anything. Shannon, welcome. It's so good to see you. Thank you for hanging out here. All right. So Shannon, everybody say hello to Shannon and Socks in the Box. We have a couple, and Phoenix. We got a new people in here. Everyone give them the warm welcome for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Hooray!
All right, new friends coming soon. When? The person that you have is an earth sign, very stable kind of person, very happy person. They like live and love and sort of a good friend, right? Somebody who is having fun and all the fun stuff with that. King of Coins into the Ace of Wands. Now, you're looking at somebody that does like to go on a bit of an adventure. They do like to take a little bit of risk, or, they're just kind of like, I want to do something with this. It's almost like they get bored easily. They're not very happy with kind of where they're at. Again, sort of stable, a little bit too stable. They want to get a little bit of adventure going in there. Queen of Coins. You got Queen and a King of Coins. I think the person's married. I think the person's hooked up to somebody and they just like to get out. They like to run around. They like to have some fun with that. Hanged Man. They are diametrically opposed as far as political realms go. It just feels like they have a totally different way of looking at things, way of treating at things, and all this other stuff. So I think you're going to have to kind of put up with it. When? I think you're going to find this person in June. I think early June, you're going to sort of get in there and find this individual and have some fun with them, because that's all you need in life is a little bit of fun with that. All right, we got JM is next from PayPal, my friends. A little PayPal action. JM wants to know what I need to do to get R to stop being mad and depressed. Let's find out, JM. Alaya, thank you for your donation. Are being depressed. Okay, how do I solve the depression problem with R? Because we need to find out what is R. What I need to do to get R to stop being depressed. You need to get a party going. I mean, who doesn't like a good party for a solution to being depressed? Okay, I'm just saying, get some party balloons out. Give them a big kiss. Just tell them you love them.
I love you.
And that makes everything better. Ashley, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Just give them a big kiss. You know what I'm saying? Give them a big kiss. Throw a party for them. Get the party balloons out there. Maybe some love balloons. That's all you need. All you need to make everybody in life happy. But what else do you really need to do here? The lovers, make mad love to them. No, I'm kidding. Being mad and depressed. You need to let them know that you're there and you support them. I think that's huge. That is huge. The lover's card right here, right? You're looking at this kind of this feel here, the lover's card. It's not necessarily making mad love to them at midnight or anything like that. This is more of a showing them your appreciation, your dedication, and showing them that you are there for them. Because a lot of times that's all you need, is to know that somebody is on your side. Somebody is there for you. And if you know somebody is there for you, even if they don't do anything specific, that just really makes everything better. The Chariot as well. You do got to divorce yourself from them a little bit, right? Distance yourself from them a little bit. Don't hover. Don't be over them too much. Don't be too worried about it. Don't check on them too much, kind of thing, right? Knight of Cups, it is all about the emotional aspect between you two. The emotional realm here. It's less about the physical. It's less about the mental. It's all about the emotional connection here. And I think that's what they need to know, that you're there, you have emotions there, and things are going to be all right. All right? Shannon, I got your question in the queue. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Ashley, for hosting Shannon. So now we're going to do Jade. Jade is up here with a couple of Thoth reads. Jade loves the Thoth. And if you don't love the Thoth, you haven't seen the Thoth deck Trimmed. Because Trimmed, it's a totally different beast, my friends. It is like a vampire. It is like a vampire. You just don't know what you're going to get. Whoa, we got a jumper over here. All right. Shannon wants to know what Charles Xavier feels about them. We got that. I mean, Charles Xavier can read your mind. I don't know if you knew that. That's just part of the X-Men. Thoth, please. Nation F high. All right, let's look at that. Nation F high. Okay, Nation F high, Nation F low. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. This is the best high we've had. This is the best reading that you have had as far as a high school goes. I'm just saying this is beautiful and wonderful and amazing. You have every card being insane right now. This is just amazing. The Emperor, we've already discussed it. The emperor being in this reading is so powerful because it says, yes, I have the power to do what I need here. Because when you get in certain schools, you're just run over by logistics or rules or people being drama starters or weird schedules, bad teachers. This means I have control over my destiny in the school, and that is amazing. Magician with the emperor is insane. I talk about this in my book. If you don't have my book, you can get it. I think I have 10 left. Tarot Guidance. I talk about the Magician Emperor combo. It's insane. And it is hard to, it's hard to ignore it. But this is by itself is so powerful. It is insane, especially with this many freaking majors here. The Dominion being in here as well. That is not only good, that is by far the best read you have ever had. All right. Butler High is good for my... Okay, let's find out if Butler is going to be good at all. Okay, we did the first one. It's going to be hard to beat. It is going to be difficult to beat it. All right, let's see if we can get a Butler, though. A Butler High. Now, we need to shuffle the cards just in case some of those cards want to come out again. You know, a little bit of shuffling, a little bit of things. Coco, get that book. I mean, I got 10 left. And Christina was like, are you going to reprint that? I'm like, no. She's like, but you don't have anything to sell anymore. I'm like, oh, yeah, you got a point. So I don't, yeah. Everything is twice as expensive now. I don't want to pay twice as much money for that book. Just saying, I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it to reprint it. So this may be the conclusion to that book. I may have to write a different one. Anyway, did not pay attention to the time. I need to go to the store. Okay, well, go to the store then. Sounds like a plan. By the way, welcome. Welcome, Heather. Welcome, Micah. Good to see both of y'all. All right. Oh, my. This is something that is a dramatic change to what you're used to, for sure. Is it good? I think it's okay. There's more learning opportunities here than elsewhere. It feels like the curriculum is rock solid. It feels like what you need to learn is going to be easy to learn. Getting the information is going to be good. So if you're looking for just pure educational standpoint, it looks great. High Priestess, you can't go wrong with information overload, information. You do have 3 majors again in here, but this is going to be so powerful. It is insane. Linda, welcome. Good to see you. But the Tower card, it's so restrictive, or there's too many rules. There's too many things happening here that you don't like. But for learning, it's unmatched. It's unparalleled with this. Lust says that, okay, I'm going to go out on a limb. I've never said this to you before. I'm going to go out on a limb. I've never said this to you before. Entertainment purposes only, too. I think at this school, your daughter has a pregnancy scare. I think your daughter has a pregnancy scare in this school. Bottom line. The reason I say that is because of the prince over here. The prince being over here and this being here. We have a pregnancy scare in this particular school. All right? I've never said that in any other reading, and I'm standing by that. That's like, it's intuition and cards. The whole thing's coming strong through there. So you will have a pregnancy scare if you get into that. All right. Rose, welcome. Good to see you as always. Will the admin assistant position be over 55K? Well, I hope so. I mean, that, we're going to do this for you. YouTube user. I'm not sure if you like the Thoth or not. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure at all. But we'll see. We'll see. This reading, I mean, Jade, by the way, Jade has done a lot of readings with me. And I've never said that before, and I may never say that again. But I'm sticking with it. All right. 55K. No. You actually make under 50. I think it's like 49 or something, 48. It's like, anyway, like that. Chastity belt. Yeah, I mean, Micah, you may have a point. So that is a no. You will not make over 55K in this particular position. You may need a chastity belt. I mean, you can get those at Home Depot. Those are Home Depot. It's aisle K4. You just go to Home Depot. They got leather. They got steel. It depends on I'm just saying. It depends. Sheena is next. Sheena wants to know something, but I have no idea what it is because I haven't clicked on it yet. But now that I have clicked on it, should I go away for a few days? Will that help? Oh, Jesus. All right. It's one of those. It's one of those nights. Should I go away for a few days? Will that make the relationship better? I mean, if you have to ask that kind of question, then there's a whole another set of problems right now. Let's see. There's a ghost at work. Joan had a ghost scare over there. You like the one in Men in Tights. Okay. All right. Should I piss off for a few days and hope the relationship gets better? Oh, man. If it does make it better, then that's going to be a problem too. Sheena, you've walked into territory I'm just saying. You walked into territory, but oddly, you need to stick with it. Don't go away for a few days. You stick with it, right? 8 of Swords says that if you go away for a few days, you're releasing restrictions. You need to keep the pressure on. To find out what the real problem is, because the real problem hasn't been revealed and has not been discussed yet. And I think once you find it, you're going to be like, oh my, you need to put pressure on. 9 of Cups is ultimately the relationship is where you want to be. It is. 6 of Wands, the Lord of Victory, says it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. But, I don't think space is going to fix it. I think you should stay. So that is a no. You should not piss off for a few days. You should stay. All right, but at least that is what the tarot says. We do have Angel has a nice question below. Alyssa, hopefully it's not Samantha's Alyssa. Alyssa, is that your Alyssa, Samantha? You can let us know. Alyssa's true feelings and intentions for me. What? You already asked this the previous time, but I'll answer it again. I will answer it again because I answered this the last time you were on the stream, but I will answer it one more time. Maybe it's a different read. Maybe she had a change of heart, but we'll see. Let's go on there with that. All right. We're going to use this deck right here, otherwise known as the Modern Love Tarot, because we need some modern love with Alyssa. Maybe some mad love making with Alyssa. I don't know how that's going to go. Angel, you never answered the other day either. Angel, is this somebody you're already hitting it with? Are you engaging in the extracurricular activities with this individual? Or is this somebody that you haven't even talked to yet? Because this is a different read depending upon which situation, right? The Hermit says not exactly good feelings as far as relationships go, right? The Empress, though, it says that she can grow into it. She can get it to where she likes it. She likes the relationship opportunities. And the Three of Pentacles says overall, if you keep on, work at it a little bit, I think you have some good opportunity. But for right now, the Hermit says don't approach this person and ask them to be your girlfriend. You just want to be chill. You want to be chill and relaxed. And I think that is the better realm. The Empress, let them know kind of subtly that you like them. And unless you're hitting it. And if that's the case, then you got a good relationship pending there. If it's somebody that you're not hitting it with already, then you got to take it easy. Boo-boo. Week ahead, we can do a week ahead with the Thoth. I can do the Thoth. That's not going to be a problem at all. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get the Thoth deck out again and make it happen. Make some mad love to the Thoth deck. Oh, that sounds weird, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, week ahead. So we're on Monday. So we got plenty of week in the forecast. Let's see about the rain, sun, shine. Oh, man. It's kind of a dull week, I'll be honest with you. A little bit of a dull week, but you need to make some action. You need to make some things happen with this dull week. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem later, okay? You need to make some action happen. This is something where you have to force some action out of somebody. They don't want to do it. They don't want to be involved in it, but you need to force the action and make it successful, make it happen. I think that's going to be important, okay? But otherwise, it looks like a rather dull week. I mean, family is going to actually be pretty calm this week. You do have a run-in with somebody Friday night or Saturday. You're going to have to deal with that. Don't take that too seriously. Just, handle it the way you need to handle it and move on. Okay. If you linger on it, I don't think that's going to be good for you. Overall, make some action happen this week, because if it's boring, there's going to be a problem, because you got shit you need to do. And I think if you're neglected this week, that is not going to be something good for you. Anyway, make it happen. Get up and make it happen. Spring break. See, that's what they're talking about. You need to get up and make things happen. Jill is next. Jill wants to know something. Hello, Tia. Well, hello, Jill. Should I let the district manager know that the property manager sent me an unprofessional text and lied about me? Oh, my. Should I let him know that people be lying up in here? That is a good question. And for a good question, we're going to break out the Kickstarter deck. The Kickstarter deck is out. It is on Kickstarter right now. It is on Kickstarter right now. What am I talking about, you ask? Well, I'm talking about the Wonder World Tarot. It was pushed out on Kickstarter today, and I backed it. I saw Andrew backed it too. We got a lot of people. A lot of y'all be backing this. And I ordered everything. I ordered $300 worth of stuff because I have no self-control when it comes to tarot. And I know all of y'all are asking, T.O., you have the deck already. Why would you spend $300 on the same deck of cards? Because I need all of the extra stuff. I need the bag. I told you people, I need the bags. I need the stickers. I need the pen. I need the journal. She didn't do one bag. She did another bag and another bag and another bag and another bag and another bag. And I need all those damn bags. I'm not going to be able to skip having one bag, two bags. I want all the bags, okay? Let me be honest with you now. You know I like bags. How many bags have you seen all over? I do videos with all the bags. And the second reason is that this is the only way that I'm going to be able to get the Pastel Kitty Tarot. And I saw it. You knew I saw that bag, or that tarot. So it got me pretty much, I think, everything on the Kickstarter. All right. Anyway, let's see. Hello, T.O. Okay, should I tell these people that people be professional and all this other stuff? Yeah, in case you wonder where your money goes that you donate, it goes to Push Kitty, apparently. But the Four of Swords, you should wait. You should wait, because this is a little bit more serious than you think it is, okay? The Empress, the Ten of Wands. I think you should notify them, absolutely, but you should wait a little bit, because something else happens. Something else happens. Okay, Jill? So don't blow the wad quite yet. You need to wait. Four of Swords. Wait, plan. You need to document. Okay, document. Screen capture the text, because other things are going to happen, and you want to make sure to do all of the reporting at once. Okay, the Empress, the Ten of Wands. You want to carry all of the stuff over at once. You don't want to say one thing, they did one thing, and then say they did something else, and then say they did something else. You want to come in with a package of stuff like this. Okay, see this stuff. This is why that I backed the Push Kitty Tarot, pretty much everything. Because I don't know if she's going to have another Kickstarter or not. And if she don't have another Kickstarter, and I didn't get everything that I wanted in the first one, I'm going to be mad. Am I pregnant? All right, we need a Push Kitty deck, but a different one. All right, now this, my friends, I'm just saying now, the level of accuracy from this deck right here, which is available on the Kickstarter, is insane. And we are going to do, man, we need to post a link to the Kickstarter. I need to, but I'm busy reading tarot decks. Anyway, all right. Am I pregnant? Yes or no? The moon, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Swords. No, I don't think you are pregnant. Given that, I have a question. Why is the moon here? Something's wrong. Tiara. Cups. Two of Cups. And the Hanged Man. You will be pregnant, but you're not pregnant right now. So you will be pregnant, but not right now. We have the Hanged Man. It looks like the pregnancy is not there. We have the Two of Cups. The pregnancy is coming later. But it just needs more try. It just needs more effort put into it, and then we will be pregnant. So yes, you will be pregnant later, but not now. And that is my reading. I'm sticking by that. Boo-boo disagrees. But I'm going with a no, because this is a rough-ass card. I mean, just bottom line, that's a rough card. It's just rough cards here, right? It just the swimmer didn't make it. The Five of Cups, the swimmer's disappointed. It didn't make the end zone. And the Five of Swords, things just weren't in the mode. Things just didn't make it to where they needed to be. And I say no. I'm going to say no. It's just two rough cards for that. So, let the swimmers go free. And keep trying. I think you have a much better option next time. But you will be pregnant within, I would say, if you're just like going hog wild, you'll be pregnant in a month. Easy. Anyway, who leaves and moves on with somebody else? Me or N? Let's find out what's going to happen with that. YouTube user, we're going to use the best deck I have. This is competing with the Thoth at this point, which I hate to say that, but that is it. Right. Entertainment purposes only. Never assume a pregnancy based upon a random dude on YouTube reading cards on the internet. Really? Do I really need to say that? But I do. Who leaves and who moves on with somebody else? Seven of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the King of Swords. You. It is you. The Three of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups says you find another option. And this is going to be another option as well. And that is going to be pretty powerful here. Three of Pentacles with the King of Swords. You're ready to, you're just not in that mode. You're just like, I don't want to. Jade, thank you for your other donation. I'm going to say that you are the one that moves on because you're sick of the crap. You already are sick of the crap, and you're going to be in a position with somebody else to where they're willing to get serious. They're willing to move into something that's decent, and you're excited about it. And here comes N. N's like, hello? Are you going to love on me? You going to make mad love to me on the couch?
Music to make love to.
And you're like, no. No. I got somebody else. Sorry. Tough luck. That was your last shot. All right. Okay. Aliyah, does S get the job he wishes for yet? Or do they get it soon? I think they get the job indeed. We are going with a thumbs up over here. I like the thumbs up. They are able to get into this job and they're able to have a good time right now. Knight of Wands, the fiery aspect that you need of them moving into the job. Into the job, indeed. Seven of Pentacles. It's a good job, too. Heather, thank you for your donation. And the Star. They're meant to be here. They are meant to be in this job. They have a clear pathway to getting the job, getting in there, making it happen, and making a good mark and a good splash, because the Seven of Pentacles is insane. It's like the unlimited possibility. Promotions, yes. Raises, yes. Unlimited possibilities with this job, and it is exciting job indeed. And I'm just saying, this is a damn good deck to have a reading on right now. Reading for Shannon. Shannon is new. If you haven't said hello to Shannon, well, hello, Shannon. Now, Shannon is an X-Man fan. Shannon is an X-Man fan. All right, let me go get an X-Man book for Shannon right now. Let's find out. Let's get a book right now. I'll be right back. Be right back. And Shannon wants to know if Charles Xavier, the leader of the X-Men, likes her. I mean, how does Charles Xavier feel about her? Is Charles even on here? The hell is Charles? What is this? Is that Charles? No. That's the Cyclops, Storm. I don't even see Charles in here. You know, I thought it was going to be hilarious. And then it goes like this. I mean, and then it goes all wrong. But anyway, all right. Shannon wants to know if it, okay, we can use this one over here. Shannon wants to know if Xavier feels about me, if Xavier wants to hit it, if Xavier enjoys that company, if you know what I'm saying. You know, I picked the one book where Charles Xavier is not even there. Okay, let's find out the feelings. Let's find out the emotions. Let's find out all the good stuff there. And, oh my, the world, the devil and a Five of Pentacles. I think that they've, yeah. Is this somebody that you want to hit it and quit it? I think that they have a little bit of a sexual intention here, okay? I think they have some sexual intentions here, okay? I mean, I don't know. With the wheelchair and everything, could be kind of fun. You never know. But there is some sexual stuff going on. We did talk about the devil in the Patreon stream, okay? The devil's, we talked about it. It's a sexual card, really is. But you know nothing about the X-Men. Well, you should, you know. Sheena, thank you for your donation. But it is a very sexual connection, okay? That's what they feel, all right? Five of Pentacles being right side up. It feels like that they like that they want to hit it. So the world. So there's some good possibilities here. The good relationship. There's a sort of a good overall feeling to the interaction, but it is a little bit on the the sex side there. Anyway, but I mean, you can't really ignore the devil for something like that. Because, I mean, a lot of people, because we discussed this on the Patreon stream, right? A lot of times they're like, is the devil a good card? And I think it is a good card in this particular instance. I'm not going to say this person has bad intentions or something like that. The devil's a very sexual card, you know, especially if you look at the Thoth, right? Look at the Thoth devil, and I pointed this out on their stream. If you look at the Thoth devil, it is a very sexual card. I mean, master of the obvious, why that is a sexual card, but overall, it does lean in that direction. Five of Pentacles says that, you know, being reversed is it's going to be okay. The world says there's a lot of good opportunities for a relationship here or being there, right? Being there indeed. So, overall, Xavier kind of likes you there. Xavier kind of likes you. So, you know nothing about this. So, you gotta, you know, goodbye, Phoenix. Oh, come on. I'd like to know if Xavier feels about me, and then Phoenix leaves. Okay, if you're an X-Men fan, come on, chime in here. Come on. I want to hear it. All right. Rose is next. Rose has a question that I want to answer. Let's see. I got to click the wrong thing. Will my husband buy a property this year? Buy a property this year. Let's find out. See what's going on. All right. See, Andrew got it. Asked about Xavier, and Phoenix leaves. Okay. Let's see what's going on about a property. If we can get it done, I think that the Eight of Pentacles says Ooh, they just reversed though. Page of Swords. Yeah. Even though the cards say no, I'm going to say yes. I really am going to say yes. We're here. Page of Swords being flipped says we're ready this year. We're ready this year. By the way, okay, entertainment purposes only, but I think the housing market's going to crash this year. Entertainment purposes only. I'm not a housing expert, but I'm just saying, as far as readings for myself, I have seen some interesting things with the housing market. So it looks like houses get a little bit better overall as far as price goes. And that's why we're seeing the Eight of Pentacles reverse. I don't have to work as hard to get this in. I have to work as hard to get that in. So I think that happens. And I think that is the opportunity that they use to get out there and make it happen. All right, let me acknowledge this text. Okay. YouTube user wants to know, by the time end returns, will I meet somebody new? Let's see if that is going to happen. X-Men are awesome. See, that's what I'm saying. I do have a rather luxurious set of X-Men books that I've collected. And, I read them. I think they're amazing. Okay. End will return while I meet somebody new. Nine of Pentacles. Yes. Justice, Page of Cups. Justice being the balancing act between ends coming back and I already have somebody. Okay. Page of Cups. End is trying to sneak in there. End's trying to break in there and you're not letting it happen. And this is you. This is you. You received rose. Not rose that we just read. You receive a rose from somebody, a flower from somebody. You're excited. And N is over here, upset. N is like, the hell did I get myself into? This sucks. N is over there, just not happy at all. Not happy at all with this situation, okay? I'm just saying. They had their chance. They had their chance, YouTube user, and they blew it. They blew it. All right. What is going on with me and G? That rhymes. Heather, I like your rhyming. I like your rap style there, Heather. We're going to go with another Push Kitty deck. The Smith & Morty, which I did order the bags for, okay? I told you I ordered all the bags. So we're going to have a bag unboxing. We're going to have a journal unboxing. I didn't do the journal. Nah, journal just wasn't for me. I don't know how many sheets are going to sell. I think my problem is I don't want to make Push Kitty print a journal and I'm like the only one getting it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that costs money for her to print it. And I don't think her, if me and like one other person gets to the journal, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind having a journal with the stuff on it, but I can just print my own, I guess. Anyway, let's see. So you just did a reading that says job will pay 40 kind of K, or they pay between 40. Just saw it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Heather, what is going on between me and G? Power struggle a little bit. Heather, a little bit of a power struggle. You got the Four of Cups. It feels like not everything is in sync. Not everything is where we want to be. Not everything is 100% right here, right now. A little bit of a power struggle. Like one person's more interested than the other one. One person's not interested. The other is interested. A lot of confusion right now. The Knight of Pentacles are trying to build stability. It just feels like we're not getting the stability where we need. It feels like somebody is a little more interested. Somebody is not as interested. It feels like it goes back and forth. There's a lot of confusion about what the hell is going on. The whole thing looks up in the air. The King of Cups, all the emotions are just not rock solid right now. They're just not where we want to be at the end of the day. It just doesn't make any sense. The whole thing doesn't make any sense, if that makes sense. Overall, something needs to happen here. You need to have a drag out, knockdown, drag out, something to figure out what's going on. Because there's a lot of things happening, a lot of movement happening that makes no sense. And trying to get to the bottom of it, you're not going to do it. You just need to have a come into Jesus moment here. A knockdown, drag out. Nothing is being said that needs to be said. And I think that's what's important. NBC, thank you for your donation. NBC, I'll get your reading tomorrow. We are ending soon. I need to take some cupcake pans over to Christina's. Should I accept the administrative job or should I wait? We do have Jade is coming up still. Jade, thank you so much for your other donation. All right. You're going to have a knockdown drag out because everything that you're seeing isn't real. Okay. Should I accept the admin job or should I wait? I would accept it. This is an absolute positive acceptant reading. You have the Chariot, make the move that you need to make. The Ten of Cups, you need a home. That's your problem now. You need a happy home to where you feel stable, you feel encouraged, you feel good about what is going on, right? And overall, you need to get some steady money going. And I think this is going to be where it is going to be at. All right. I would take it. Sheena, and then we do Jade, and then we get the hell out of here. Sheena wants to know something. I have no idea what Sheena wants to know. Should I get back with the ex, or should I stay in the relationship I have now? It sounds like that you're going to have a YouTube user situation there where, you have an opportunity. Exes were coming around. They're like, hey. But should you get back with that ex or should you stay where you're at? That is interesting indeed. Luckily, that's going to be easy to read. It is going to be super easy to read that one because the cards are going to be pretty obvious here. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, the Temperance card. You should get back with the ex. Obviously, entertainment purposes only, but I'm just saying you should get back with them. Judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation. Get that birthing in on that ex. Get on top of that ex and ride them but yeah, the Judgment card is about getting into something new, getting a new adventure with here. Temperance says the relationship is kind of bad. If you're thinking about getting with the ex anyway, you have to admit it. Let me repeat that. If you're in a relationship and the ex comes around and they say, yo, baby, what you doing?
Everybody loves the D.
And they say it like that. And you're like, ooh, I may want to do that. Then the relationship that you're in right now is probably not that good. I mean, can Chad agree with me? Right? If you're in this beautiful relationship and an ex comes around and you're like, dude, you know what? I got everything that I need right here. Okay. But it sounds like that if you're even having this thought, there's a problem. Anyway, the Three of Cups is celebrate. Get the celebration going and make it happen with that ex. Super Linares Tarot is the deck. And, that's it. That is it for you. And the last reading of the night is for Jade. Jade wants to know. The Thoth, please, of course. Peter's home in FM, good for my family. Okay, let's do this. Jade Peters. Okay. Jade Peters. Is that going to be a good home? That going to be good? What is going on with this particular residence? Let's see if that is going to be it. And that is the end of the stream after this reading. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all. As always, we're going to have to shovel this up for Jade. We need to get Jade a good read here because we reading over and over with this deck. I want to make sure that this deck looks like I need it to look. Okay. Let's see here. Is the Peters going to be good for everybody? I'm going to say, Jesus, you always get this card. You get this card a lot. There's something substantially wrong with the house. Entertainment purposes only. There's something substantially wrong with this house, like not something minor. There's something substantially wrong here. With the 7 into this, it's like you find something you're just not thrilled about, you're not excited about at all. It almost feels like you end up having to take somebody to court. I mean, I haven't done that either. You're getting a lot of brand new readings tonight. You're not getting the standard readings that you've gotten before, where it's like, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of, you're getting like, it's just amazing. This is astounding. And then this one, there's something substantially wrong with the place. And I mean, that's what I'm going for here. It's like, man, is it leaks? Is it mold? Like something's going on with this place. Could be once you move in. Overall, if you're willing to put up with something substantially wrong, I mean, okay, but I mean, you have so many other options. I don't think you should, in my opinion, but you know, that's the way it goes. Anyway, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say there's something pretty wrong with this place, and it's not going to be something you're going to be thrilled to find out about. And that is it from me. Thank y'all for being here. We will see you tomorrow.